Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholoyim la Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem Rechachachodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the Akim and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachana Nawah. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Another, morning drive at the plantation. Just left the, building or whatever. And of course, I knew it was coming. Going to the cafeteria. We got a nice sized cafeteria where, these Edomites, they done turned the damn cafeteria into a makeshift hospital and they drawing blood from motherfuckers. They've been having a lot of those blood drives. They never used to do that before. COV19. I never seen one of those, but since they had everyone come home, come from home, because most of the people was working from home. But now they have them all back. And so I guess they got all these, this 1,000 or so people crunched back into these buildings and back in their cubicles. You know what I'm saying? They can push for blood drives. And, those Edomites, they're patriotic. Because kind of like where I'm at, it's mostly Edomites anyway. It's probably about 99% Edomites. Where I work, it's only really a few of us, Jakes, out of the few hundred or however many people that's here. But, they pridefully give up their blood. And they be looking at Jake like, vampires. Like, why don't you niggas give up some of that blood you got? And none of us never do. I never see the few of us that's there, I've never seen any of us in there. Matter of fact, our office cubicle is directly across from the shit, literally where they sitting there signing paperwork and all kinds of shit. I'm talking about literally like 2 feet away. And they be looking at us like, y'all not gonna come in? No. So I was, kicking it with this Edomite yesterday and shit. Sheedomite. And I was telling her pretty much, we was kind of having a little conversation, and somehow we got on the blood drive or whatever. I didn't even know it was today. That was the spirit too, because I seen the shit posted on the wall maybe about a month back, because they kind of give a month's heads up on it. And they have a barcode, the scanner code, and you can put in your appointment, all kinds of silly shit. Like, man, these people crazy. But anyway, she's like, yeah, I would have died had I not had her. And she don't even get no damn blood. I ain't never seen her do it before. I would have died, talking to me as if, and I'm like, nah, your ass would have died. I told her straight up, nah, you would have died had it been up to me to give some blood for your ass. You'd have been done. I'm not giving up no damn blood for nobody. You know what I'm saying? The only one that gave up blood or was Yahweh Shai, was the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And he didn't sit there and let somebody stick a damn syringe in his arm, man. Let these people do all kinds of shit to you. And generally, like I said, Jake, it's not a lot of us there. But Eve, I ain't seen because we don't really have a lot of so-called black women. It's a few. It's a few. But they, Jake just not into that shit like that. We're not... not into that stuff, man. But Esau, he's in there. They know that they're at war. They feeling like they're doing something patriotic. Let's give some blood. And generally, I was telling her, we was kind of conversating yesterday, and I was like, well, a lot of the times they do a lot of blood drives like that when they know they're about to go to war. Because they've been doing a lot of them. I've never seen any of that shit go down as far as, until recently of 2025. They started in 2025, and they've been having like one every other I think like every 2 months, I think, something like that seemed like. And that shit is all day, because I'll do my whole damn shift and be ready to go at at the end of the day, and it still be people in there fucking, they be doing that shit all day, a whole damn shift. It be people in there, they drawing blood, bro. Now, at one point, because we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, I was thinking that, they was kind of doing it to see, because all those people, most of those, I gotta say at least 90%, 95% of those people, they took that jump shot. They took that mega. They took that thing, that COV19 thing. And I noticed a lot of obituary listings on the wall in that same cafeteria of a lot of people that had passed away. You know? So I was thinking at first that maybe they drawing this blood to kind of maybe see or test and see what's what. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we've heard about certain things being within the jump shot. You know what I'm saying? Now they're talking about certain things being in the actual test kit that you would, you know, test yourself with. You know, I guess shoving that long ass Q-tip up your nose and all that shit. And I never had any of that done, man. I had none of that, man. And I never even, you know, to be honest, I never got sick. Still going on this 5 years. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I've had no problems. Not even a cold, man. I don't even remember having a cold. Maybe a stuffy nose for a hot sec, but you know, that's generally something that you can just get rid of, you know, kind of immediately if you know a couple of different drinks to put together. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, some cayenne pepper, you know, things like that. You know, little tinctures or whatever. But what I'm saying is I didn't get sick throughout that whole time, and I actually worked through that whole thing. Everybody else was at home, you know, kind of. I came across a few people, but I was still doing my regular work job, like what I'm doing right now. So it didn't affect me. I was off, you know, that first month when they was setting up everything, because, you know, they was setting up temperature stations. They was taking your damn temperature. They was doing all kinds of shit, man. Masks, 6 feet apart. You know, a lot of plants and shit stopped, you know, making shit that they was actually making to actually make sanitizer. You know, and they was actually making masks themselves. You know, it was a lot of shit that was going on, man. But, you know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. When they get to drawing blood like that and doing little shit like that, it's because of, you know, me speaking as a man, it's because of war. I already, you know, I kind of was thinking like, all right, well, you know, war is coming along. They're not really giving up the info as to what's really going on with this Iran shit. Because ain't no telling how many people done got fucked up. And then it's like, what are they doing with all this blood, you know, other than that? Oh, yeah, we have blood banks. Here you go. Now, that's another thing, too, that kind of made me want to do this lesson, is that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? This person doing a lot of wobbling. They must be on that damn phone. But anyway, this man has the power to set up shop and draw blood from people. And he actually has a curriculum. He actually has schooling that you can go to learn that particular profession, so to speak. I think it's called phlebotomy or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, it's his hookup. Yeah, I don't like driving behind people like, yeah, because this motherfucker's not paying no heed, not doing the speed limit, nigga wobbling all off the road. So lucky, I'm gonna try and get around his ass if I get a chance. But anyway, yeah, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked because he has the actual power to actually do that. You think a so-called black person can set up shop and get the drawn blood and have a bank where they can store blood? No, Jake, you know, Jake not gonna be able to do nothing like that, man. Let's see here. I might be able to get around this person. Kind of look like they actually driving now. Maybe they look in their rear mirror and see that I'm behind them. Like, yeah, fucking drive, man. Shit. Anyway, yeah, but you think Jake can actually do that? No, man, that's Edomite shit. And then not to mention, ain't no telling what they're doing with the immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Our Northern Kingdom. Ain't no telling what they doing, bro. I've been hearing all kinds of stories. You not hearing about these people. You not seeing no court cases. You not you hearing that the lawyers can't even get in contact with their clients. Ain't no telling what the fuck. And these people talk. The Epstein files got these weirdos eating babies and shit, eating placentas, drinking blood. What the fuck is they doing with all this blood, bro? But the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. He's able to set up shop and draw blood. This motherfucker's able to set up shop, open your ass up and take a kidney, man, and put it into somebody else. He's able to open you up, take your heart, put it into somebody else. And then he'll get to talking about how is his technology, and you know, they have all this wisdom. In the meanwhile, he doesn't have sense enough to give you good food. You know, you got all this damn wisdom, this worldly wisdom. You're so damn smart, but you will fuck with the very foods that will actually keep people alive and healthy. You will fuck with the air quality. You will fuck with the water quality. It's just crazy, bro. But that's the earth is being. See, yeah, this person doing some crazy shit here. The earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked. I should have went ahead and passed it when I had that chance. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not wearing, who is he, man? You don't get you can't get real justice here. They get to talking about how civilized they are. America is the best place in the world to be, and all this weird shit. But they don't keep any of their laws themselves. This place is tainted with all manner of wickedness, bro. All manner of wickedness. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to get around you. Yeah, the bitch, Hajib on his goddamn phone, bro. One of these fucking these Iranians with that goddamn headscarf on their head, wobbling all over the damn road. You already can't drive. These people already can't. They're horrible drivers. Because I drive in this area all the time. These women shouldn't even be driving, man. Anyway, yeah, but Esau is out here, got a whole school, a curriculum that you can go learn, where you can, you know, hook somebody up with a goddamn IV and drip his ass, man. And then give you a damn a lollipop. Come on, man. What y'all? He on the damn phone. Come the fuck on, man. It's like, yeah, y'all. These people, you gotta have some patience, man, with these, you know, with these people. Yeah, now she's behind me. Hopefully this bitch pay attention. I don't even like to drive in front of people like that. I was talking with somebody yesterday. I was like, man, I can tell what everybody is doing on their, you know, when they driving and shit. From me doing this job for the years I've been doing it, you can tell the people in front of you, on the sides of you, and the back of you, like what the fuck they're into as they're driving, just from the, you know, the shit they be doing. But anyway, hey, yeah, man, Esau, this is his domain. This is his kingdom. This is the age that has to stop. This is the age that the Lord has come to put down. And you know they're notorious for taking organs from Jake. They're notorious for taking, you know, organs for so-called black people, especially the tribe of Judah, because they understand how strong we are. They understand that we're built differently. Because these Edomites are not built to take on anything, really. Those recessive ass genes got these motherfuckers on TV and shit with them blue eyes and green eyes and the blonde hair, and everybody is thinking that this is, you know, what beauty is supposed to be. No, that shit is, you're not supposed to look like that. Actually, in reality, the Lord stripped their asses of all their melanin and just gave them a bunch of, the Lord gave them the scraps, man. He stripped them of their shit and left them, you know, they're wasted away. That's Esau, Edom, wasted away is he. And they in there laying up on them tables. I'm proud to be an American. Yeah, you go right on ahead, goddammit. You're not getting a goddamn thing out of me. The chick, she was kind of, she was looking kind of surprised yesterday. I was like, nah, your ass would have died. Bitch, if I was supposed to give you some blood, you'd have died. And she be lying though anyway. I don't even believe the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because she's a serious, habitual liar. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end out. I ain't want to keep it long. I'm just wanted to hit the record button. Hey, man, Esau's this is his kingdom, man. You cannot get around it. Just that alone, just this man being able to set up shop and take human blood, he's able to. Matter of fact, he's able to on a court system basis. He can take your DNA. This motherfucker has the ability, the might to swab your mouth, man, to pluck hair from your ass, to get a damn job. You know? He's able to, you know, run up on the side of your car with a damn breathalyzer kit, man, telling you to breathe into something. Like, for real, you can't say that he's not the wicked. This is his planet right now, man. He's Planet of the Apes, you know what I'm saying? He's running this bitch right now, man. This is his kingdom. This is the kingdom, the last kingdom that will be ruling before the Lord's coming, man. And it's needed. It's needed, bro. Every time you go to the damn, and even this other Edomite that I was, you know, working with, he's like, he's older, because he do all the doctor's appointments and all that shit. Like, yeah, they gonna suck your ass, they gonna vampire your ass dry. He's like, yeah, every time I go, they want blood. What are they doing with all the blood? Like, I just came here the other day and they took blood. Well, we need to take more blood. Like, I just gave blood. But hey, you know what too? That's that, what's that, Ezekiel 35:5, where I think verse 6, where it talks about, since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. Hey, Esau's a bloody man. He likes them bloody ass steaks, you know? We already know the story of him selling the birthright and shit, you know what I'm saying? For that chili. But anyway, man, yeah, this man is reckless as hell, man, and he's not to be trusted. I'm gonna sit down and let this motherfucker jug something into my arm and draw my fucking blood from me. That shit don't even make no damn sense. You know, that shit is stupid as hell. But they made it common. Oh, you're saving lives. That's that, you know, where Esau, the scripture says, you know, to never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him. And that's how he does. He goes humbling himself and he crouches. Oh yeah, we're going to save so many lives. Think of how many lives are going to be saved. Well, motherfucker, you setting up shop for the lives to actually be taken, motherfucker. If you chill your ass out, people wouldn't even need to even, none of this shit that you trying to even offer them, you know? This man, he's through, man. Just think about that, man. Imagine the apostles from the ancient of days, which, you know, we believe that a lot of them are back, but imagine back then, and they can see a vision of right now, because, you know, our beloved Apostle John, you know, when he wrote in Revelation, hey, he's seen some stuff, but he didn't, you know, physically know what was really happening like that, you know, like how we're able to see this shit today. But imagine them coming into this time period from back then, and a motherfucker is drawing blood. You know, any of this shit. Fucking car flying at 80 miles an hour. Like, man, it'll fucking probably give him a damn heart attack, bro. Through as hell, bro. But this is Esau's kingdom. Two motherfucker on a goddamn freeway driving at 80 miles an hour with a tanker full of goddamn gasoline or diesel. Hazmat shit, man. Car pile up. You know, like this man, he's stupid as hell. He don't think things through. Oh yeah, well, had they just, you know, just gone by the instructions that we gave them, that wouldn't have happened. The fuck out of here, man. As if they don't make mistakes. Anyway, though, man, I'm pretty much about at my destination. See what's going on here. So I'm gonna end out, man. So hey, you know, just wanted to hit the record button, do a little something / rant. You know, Esau the fucking wicked that the Bible speaks of. With that, shalom.